Okay, Declan, last year or whatever, the year before, you'd asked me how to make Irish stew, and I had forgotten all about it. So here's just a quick one. In here I have some onions, I have some chopped celery, I have potatoes. You need the skins on if you can get the red potatoes. And what else have I? I've got some carrots in here. So it's just plenty of veggie, okay? I put the water on there, and then I have lamb. This is a leg of lamb. Shoulder is better, or neck or whatever, but the leg will work good. But there's a stage here. What we're going to do is to cut this up into pieces. I'll cut it up and then I'll show you. All right, Declan. Now I have my lamb cut up into chunks. Just chop it up. But this is what I do, and it is a really good tip. Take the lamb, put it in a separate pot, then pour cold water over it. Just barely cover it, put it on the stove and bring it up to a simmer or a boil. As soon as it comes up to the boil, turn it off, drain it, and you'll end up with a cleaner tasting, crisper tasting stew. Boiling gets rid of the excess fat and stuff. Also takes out some of the blood that would be in there, and you'll see in a minute when it comes up to the boil some. Okay, Declan, this is why I like to do this to the lamb, to bring it up to a simmer. You can see the kind of all that scum on the top there. That's all coagulated blood and fat and stuff that comes off, and it's just about. I don't bring it up. I don't let it boil for any length of time. I just want it to come up, and then I will strain it off, and then actually even rinse it off with a little bit of cold water, just a touch, just to get rid of all that sort of stuff. Okay, you will lose a little bit of flavor, but what you gain is a crisper, better, actually a sweeter tasting stew. Alright, so now we have our lamb. You can see it's cleaner now, all that's off, that stuff's washed off it. I just go ahead and put that into my pot. Then I add some pepper, and next thing to do will be to add some chopped garlic. I got quite a bit here, so put a nice glob in there. Now I use chicken stock, but I do not put the chicken stock. I use a powdered chicken stock. I don't put it in until the end, so I cut out the risk of getting it too salty should it boil down. And then the other thing is that you don't let it boil, just let it simmer. Okay, simmering is better. This is the stock that I use here. If you can find that I find is the best. Okay. Nor chicken bouillon. It's, I use this for all my soups and stuff. Let me open this one up and you can see it's powder, and works really well. But again, I don't not put that in until the very end. You could also throw in a little bit of thyme or herbs if you want, but if you don't have that, don't worry about it. I don't actually put any in. So I've got my potatoes, my celery, my carrots, my onions, my lamb, some garlic, water, and then of course I'll stir this up and then let it simmer, and I'll show you later when it's done. Alright, Declan, so our Irish stew is just simmering away and it's just finished. I seasoned it up with my stock again right at the end, so that it doesn't get too salty or anything like that. And then I have some here I just put in a bowl ready to go out, and we have our brown bread on the side there, and I have some brown bread here, and this is what we made yesterday. and you'll see that I like to cut it reasonably thin. It goes better, goes a long way. Alright, well, I'll talk to you.